Now, on the last day of campaigning in Battleground, Gujarat, the BJP and the Congress sought divine intervention. Prime Minister Modi and Rahul Gandhi continued their temple run. But what stood out in the day was Prime Minister Modi and his big seaplane spectacle.
Prime Minister Modi's big seaplane spectacle.
ये distractions are.
The new Congress chief's big attack. And temple politics. The final round in Battleground, Gujarat saw it all. The last day of campaigning in the poll-bound state began with Congress President-elect Rahul Gandhi visiting Jagannath Temple in Ahmedabad, making it the 29th temple he has visited during the campaign.
लेकिन अगर इतना मंदिर से प्रेम है तो उत्तर प्रदेश के चुनाव में प्रभु राम का मंदिर दर्शन करने अयोध्या गए थे क्या?
उत्तराखंड में केदारनाथ किया था, मैं जाता रहता हूं मंदिर में। ये बीजेपी की स्टोरी है कि मैं मंदिर में नहीं जाता हूं, उत्तराखंड में जाके देखिए मंदिरों में गया।
But the defining images of the day was definitely Modi's seaplane blitz. In a tussle for optics, Prime Minister Narendra Modi soared high in an American-built seaplane from the Sabarmati riverfront to Dharoi Dam.
ये साबरमती एक नाला बना था, कोई पानी नहीं रहता था। आज वो रिवरफ्रंट इतना ब्यूटीफुल बना जहां से आज हवाई जहाज उड़ रहा, क्या ये प्रगति नहीं है?
As the PM landed at Dharoi Dam, even he couldn't resist from making a mandir pitch. As he headed straight to Ambaji Temple. But even as the Prime Minister sought divine help, Rahul Gandhi launched an all-out attack at Modi while briefing the media in Ahmedabad.
मेन सवाल पिछले 22 साल गुजरात की जनता के लिए, युवाओं के लिए क्या किया गया?
Rahul's attacks, however, failed to get PM Modi to lose his grip. Modi perched onto the seaplane, taxing on the Sabarmati waterfront, ended his campaign on a filmy note. The grand finale sealed with an airstrike. Now the wait begins for December 18, the counting day. With Ankit Tyagi, Jamana Shah, Supriya Bharadwaj and Preeti Chaudhary. Bureau Report, India Today.
As Prime Minister Modi took the seaplane from Ahmedabad to Mehsana and back, the question everyone is asking: when can the citizens take the seaplane? What will it cost and how safe is it? We have all the answers.
In signature Narendra Modi style, the Prime Minister rounded off his Gujarat campaign with an airstrike. Hitching a ride on this American-built seaplane from the Sabarmati River in Ahmedabad to the Dharoi Dam in Mehsana. The Prime Minister put the spotlight on a mode of travel Indian flyers will soon be able to choose. The aircraft that flew the Prime Minister on his campaign jaunt is the US-built Quest Kodiak, 100 of which could begin arriving in the country next year, courtesy SpiceJet, as part of a new service to connect cities served by waterways and remote parts of the country. SpiceJet is understood to be looking at operating its fleet of seaplanes in Maharashtra, Gujarat, the northeastern states and Lakshadweep for the moment. With Prime Minister Narendra Modi getting on board one of these seaplanes in Gujarat today, the network gets full and visible backing of the Modi government. The seaplane that millions of viewers saw the Prime Minister board today is really a float plane, where a land-based aircraft is modified with fixed floats mounted under the fuselage instead of retractable wheels. The aircraft's propeller engine provides the required thrust to push the aircraft into the air in as little as 300 meters, much like it would on land. The Quest Kodiak aircraft is American-built, costs $2.8 million and can transport 9 passengers at a speed of 322 kilometers to destinations of up to 2,000 kilometers away.
You have to be a lot more experienced to be a seaplane pilot than an airline pilot because you have to land in many different kind of conditions. So on a lake like this, the difference would be that when you touch down on the water, you don't have wheels to make it easy. It kind of slows you down very quickly. When you're on the water, there's no lines to line up on. You have to look on the dam, you have to look at the hills and compensate.
The plan is simple. Given India needs more connectivity and it's uneconomical to build full airports everywhere, seaplanes could be a terrific start to penetrating air travel into areas that couldn't have dreamed of receiving airline passengers.
We are planning for having the plane having capacity more than 50, and here this plane is amphibious, where it can also come on the sea at the same time on the runway, both. So we can develop a new transport sector which is going to encourage our tourism.
The seaplane's starring role in the climatic final phase of the Gujarat battle may be incidental, but for India, a new mode of very exciting transport is about to lift off. With Jumana Shah and Ankit Tyagi in Ahmedabad, Shiv Arur in Delhi for India Today.
Coastal Karnataka is on the boil and the BJP is on a virtual warpath. At the center of the storm is the death of 21-year-old Paresh Mehta. While the BJP claims that he was tortured to death, the post-mortem report suggests that there was no injury on Paresh's body. So who killed Paresh? India Today's Nolan Pinto brings you this ground report.
Sirsi, Coastal Karnataka. A protest march by the BJP. Tempers flare amid demands for an NIA probe into the alleged murder of party worker Paresh Mehta. When suddenly this happens. The police cracking down after the BJP gave a Bandh call in the area. Protesting MLA Vishweshwara Hegde detained by the police. Soon after, there was a clash between two groups that left several vehicles damaged.
Police vehicles have been damaged. In fact, one of the police officers, a car, Jeep itself, the entire windshield has been completely damaged. Thankfully, we are told that none of the police officers were injured. Just one of them had a minor injury on his hand. Apart from that, the police are over here in huge numbers, especially after what happened this morning. Two mobs basically belonging to two different communities clashed, creating a lot of trouble. As of now, there is no one on the road except police personnel. Reinforcements have been brought in from various districts to make sure that the situation remains under control.
The protest, the violence, the anger. After the alleged murder of this young man, who the BJP alleges was tortured and then killed. But how did the problem start?
Now, on the 1st of December, there was a problem in this particular area because of that very piece of land, that triangular part of land where you see a police bus parked there. Now, there was this simmering discontent since then, and on December 6th, an accident took place, say about 3 to 4 kilometers from this very spot on the national highway between an auto rickshaw and a bike. Now remember, the accident took place 3 to 4 kilometers away, but the action took place right over here between both the communities. And that is where we are told that 19-year-old Paresh, who was an artist's worker and also a fisherman by profession, was part of. 10:30 is when things took an ugly turn because he went missing. On the 7th of December, a missing complaint was filed, and on the 8th of December, his body was found floating on the other side of this particular lake, which is behind the Shani temple.
Soon after the death came to light, the BJP went on the warpath, alleging that Paresh had been butchered for his party affiliation and the Congress government was protecting his killers. The BJP even marched to the governor, seeking that the murder case be investigated by a central agency.
मुसलमान लोगों का वोट लेने के लिए कर्नाटक राज्य का मुख्यमंत्री सिद्धरामैया हिंदू कार्यकर्ताओं का खून कर रहा है, इसलिए हम ये सभी इंफॉर्मेशन आज राज्यपाल महोदय को दिया है.
Let the police investigate why he was killed, how he was killed. But to assume everything and to incite violence, incite communal hatred and create disturbances and destroy government property, attack MLA's house. What kind of people are these BJP fellows?
Soon after, the state government put out a statement with a medical opinion based on the post-mortem report. A statement that seemed to suggest that there were no injury marks on Paresh's body, that he was not burnt or scalded in any way, and that allegations of him being castrated were unfounded.
What government is doing? We lost 20 of our workers. They brutally murdered, they are killed, their heads are chopped. And now for this Paresh Mehta, they taken him and also they poured hot oil on him and his arms are chopped because he inscribed Jairam in his hand. That's why his hand is chopped.
Post-mortem report is very clear, saying that he has died because of suffocation, and there are some few here, some marks, but nothing else that they can say. The way they were being portraying that some tattoo was removed, some Shivaji or some Maratha thing was removed, and his private parts were mutilated. That is not there.
So what is the truth behind Paresh's death? With politics around it reaching fever pitch, will we ever know what really happened to Paresh? With Nolan Pinto in Sirsi, Bureau Report, India Today.
And we now leave you with visuals of tourists enjoying the beautiful snow-covered slopes of Chamba in Himachal Pradesh. The best time to enjoy the snow. Tourists from across the globe are flocking to the picturesque location. Enjoy these visuals.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.